I left last Friday and came back this Monday.
Wait. Of course.
Hey guys.
Hi,
We're
guys.
back.
Hi, we're back.
We're back.
Can you hear us?
Can you hear us now?
Okay.
Uh-huh.
I'm continuing. From what I heard, many people asked about me, but the wedding went off without a hitch. While I was there, I decided that despite everything, I loved my sister and still wanted a relationship with her. When I came home on Monday, I drove straight to her place. Luckily, my ex was asleep, and they weren't leaving for their honeymoon until Tuesday. I took my sister to a local cafe we loved as kids and talked. I explained my feelings and even showed her the post I made and all your comments. She started crying and apologizing for hurting me and being an awful twin. She asked me if I was planning to go no contact with her. I told her no, and I didn't expect her to leave her now wife for my sake. But I also told her not to expect me around as much, at least for now. By the way, I expect you guys to listen to full episodes of stories just like this. Just go to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or iHeartRadio and search up OK Storytime. Do you have any final thoughts about, just a recap?
Just a recap.
OP was dating his ex, his now ex, for a while, thought he was going to marry her, and then she started pulling away. He finds out that she is bi, and then he finds out that she's dating his sister. And then he finds out that they're engaged, and they're like, "Oh, are you coming to the wedding?" And he's like, "I'm still reeling from all it," or I don't know how much time had passed, but he's like, "I'm still not completely over it." This is his twin sister. And says that he's not going to come to the wedding, and everyone's like, "Oh, why aren't you coming? Why aren't you coming?" And then after the wedding, comes back and is like, "You know what? I want to have a conversation with my sister. I don't just want to go no contact." And has that conversation, and it seems to go well, and she apologizes.
Yeah. My thoughts. Holidays are going to be weird
Holidays are going to be really
for
weird.
a little bit. And I do think after a while it's going to get easier and it's going to be more normal. But I also think that it will forever be slightly off still. Because that will always still be there.
I mean, you're never going to be like fully, I feel like it's going to be really hard to be fully comfortable around your ex.
Yeah.
For one.
It's weird.
It's a weird conversation for them to have at the wedding, I'm sure. Like,
Don't date your twins' exes.
yeah, it's just a whole lot of stuff that happened, and props to OP for being mature about it, and then also having the another level of maturity in that he was willing to talk to his sister and explain his feelings.
Yeah.
And then she was, apologetic.
Way more understanding, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. So good job, everyone, except for the ex. Stop dating
Weird.
your ex's siblings. That's weird.
Weird.
I'm going to start counseling, as many of you suggested. I told her this, and she started apologizing again, saying she never meant to push me this far, and she would have left my ex a long time ago if I told her how much it bothered me. She assumed since I didn't that I was okay with it. Come on, did you really think that? You didn't even ask him. You didn't even say, "Hey, is this okay?"
Like, you knew that
You
this
knew.
was weird.
I told her straight up that love works in some odd ways, and while I understand she fell in love, I couldn't have the same relationship with her I used to. That we'd have to work on it. We ended the conversation on a tense but also optimistic note. When I dropped her home, she wrapped me in a hug and held me for a long time. Then she broke apart, gave me a sad smile, and went inside. She left for her honeymoon on Tuesday, and I started my counseling on Thursday, which I felt went well. And that is the end of the story. But
Nice.
yeah, that's really rough.
That is rough.
Oof. This is
I'm
why.
glad they had it out, though.
Yeah, me too. But this is why Summer I Turned Pretty is just a TV show. We shouldn't.
Or is it
be
a reality?
Maybe this is what it
Well,
was
I guess,
based off
yeah,
of.
maybe it was this. They
This
just made
was the
it straight.
catalyst. Right off this.
Yeah. In general, my advice after reading this story is don't date your siblings' exes.
Especially your twins.
If you plan to, then maybe have a conversation with your sibling about it. And if they say, if they don't say anything and you don't have the conversation, then don't just assume that they're okay with it, and then make them come to your wedding.
Yeah.
It's a lot of
And
a lot
then
of
not
mistakes were
understand
made.
why it's weird when they
Yeah.
don't want to come.
I just what huh?
A little strange there.
Bree Hive says, honestly, my twin saying that would make me even more upset. The twin should have owned her actions.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, absolutely.
I think it's crazy that
Yeah.
she was acting like she didn't realize what she was doing.
That's my point. She said, "Oh well, I didn't. You never said anything, so I thought you were fine with it."
No,
Like,
it's like,
did you really-
girl, And
did you really
have
think
girl
that?
code? Come on.
yeah, I don't believe you. No, I know OP's a guy.
OP's a man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His
I know
twin
that.
sisters, they're fraternal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
OP is a guy, and OP's sister is a sister.
Yeah. I was confused about that for the beginning half.
But yeah, I think that they're on their way to sorting it all out,
Yeah.
and that's all that matters. Now, at least,
Woohoo.
because you can't divorce her. I mean, you could, but don't do that.
Yeah.
We'll see if what happens. But are there any donations to read?
I know. There's at least one.
There's at least one, and I'll get it right now.
Because I have it up on here.
Yeah, we did. You have one of them? There was one missing.
Good morning, Petty Potato.
Oh,
says,
Sam,
so we're
okay,
dating the twin of
weird.
a different gender. She's just marrying the same person, just in female form. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so strange.
It's weird. That's why it's like
strange.
extra weird.
Yeah. Like she's like, "Oh, I didn't break up with you because I wanted to date your sister." Are you sure? It feels like she broke up with you because she's like, "I need to figure out if I'm bi." And she's like, "There's my boyfriend. But as a girl. Perfect."
Haha. The best way to figure it out.
Best way.
Do you want me to read the one that we had, or?
Yeah,
are
if you can.
gonna-
We're still
Okay.
fixing
can
stuff.
get
out here.
Anonymous 42, thank you for the $5. Carly, I will reread all of the Wicked books so you have someone to discuss them with.
Oh,
I haven't reread since Out of Oz came out, and I won't have it until the new year because it is back at my house in New Jersey.
yeah, so
But
you
I
gotta wait.
have the one by Gregory Maguire is the one that I'll be reading.
Mm.
So if that's the one that you'll be reading,
Are there different
I'm
versions?
down. I think there's 2 different books that it was based off of. Or maybe the Gregory Maguire one's also based off another one. I don't know. I need to look it all up, but that's the one that I have and will be reading. If there's another one that you think,
Ooh.
let me know. I'll read that one too. But afterwards, I have to finish Hunger Games first, though.
Yeah. I
Yikes.
gotta finish the freaking ballads.
Ballad.
Of songbirds and snakes. I'm still
Yeah.
on that.
It's like I like it. It's just getting my brain into reading lately
Yeah.
has just been rough.
Yeah.
And for the person that was like, Carly, you just don't have the attention span for Wicked. I'm an avid long musical watcher. The movies are too long.
Yeah, they are pretty long.
One half is as long as the whole musical.
Yeah, that's crazy. But folks, that's the end of this stream. We don't have any more donos. We've had some issues. We've had some fun goofs and gaffs. We've talked about musicals.
We can talk about them for.
We can talk about
13
them.
whole more
Legally
segments.
Blonde.
We've talked about Legally Blonde.
We did.
We talked about your
Hamilton being
entire
Sophia's
love
number
story.
one. We got the whole rundown.
Got the whole rundown of that story.
But that's the end.
But that's it. So, if you love us, make sure to subscribe.
We love you.
And see you tomorrow.